Hey guys, I haven't made a video in a while, 5 months I believe, so I've got quite a backlog of games to show you today. As such, I'll probably just get right into it. In these last few months I've made my foray into the last generation of gaming. I've started picking up PS3 and 360 games, so I'm going to start with those. I've made lists of all the games since we're at the end of the generation. It's been pretty well established what are the good games, and I can find really good video of the games online and decide which games I want to play. So I usually take my list and I go to GameStop. That's not the place to go as a collector usually, but the months before Christmas, not actually December and November, but the 2 or 3 months before that, they had a lot of really good deals on 360, PS3, and Wii games. A lot of 2 for 10, buy 2 get 1. And actually, every PS3 and 360 game I'm about to show you, I paid no more than $5 for. Many of them I paid anywhere between $1 to $3 for. Actually, there was one. I did pay $9 for Arkham Asylum for the PS3, but that was through a different deal. That wasn't through GameStop or anything like that. I just had it thrown into a bundle of games I bought. But I'll start with the 360. Oh, geez, that looks blurry. Well, anyway, Singularity. This was part of a 2 for 10 deal that GameStop was running at the time. I didn't have it on my list originally. I had it as a maybe game, but the lady at the GameStop convinced me to get it. She said it was really good, so I picked it up. Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, Alone in the Dark, Brink, Red Faction Guerrilla, which I heard is pretty good, Deus Ex, which is a game I had on my list, and when the lady at GameStop saw it, she was the one who suggested Singularity, so I guess those two are similar. I don't know, I haven't tried them yet. Borderlands, this game I did try. I didn't like it very much. I didn't give it much of a chance, though. I think I need to mess with the sensitivity of the controller because it's having a lot of trouble aiming. But I'm not that big of a fan of first-person shooters anyway, so... Mass Effect 2, so now I just need the first and third one. Lost Planet, Extreme Condition. Dead Island, which had a really cool trailer for their video game, but from what I've seen, otherwise it's not that interesting of a game. Stranglehold. Then I've got a few sports games. Obviously I paid almost next to nothing for these because I wouldn't buy a sports game, but Madden 8, Need for Speed Shift, NBA 2K9, NCAA 08, Madden 10, and MotoGP 07. Dead Rising, which I did try out for a couple minutes. I also wasn't very interested in it, playing it, but again, I didn't give it much of a chance, so I'll try it again. Stormrise, don't know anything about it. It was dirt cheap though. Fear 2, Dark Void, Prince of Persia, Time Shift, Fairy Tail Fights, Gears of War, Enemy Territory Quake Wars, Kingdom Under Fire Circle of Doom, Dark Sector, Black Site Area 51, Dragon Age 2, which is the game I'm currently playing right now. So far, I'm not sure what I think about it. I'm about a third of the way through it, from what I understand. I did play and beat this in December. I found it alright. I'm a fan of RPGs, but this game was really tedious at times. And there's no way to really level or anything like that. There's like a set amount of bad guys in the game. They don't respawn, so you're kind of taken on a certain path, and that's about it level-wise. So those were my 360 pickups. Now I'll show you my PS3 pickups, and I'll try to go through them quicker. I'm already at 6 minutes, and I've only shown you the 360 games. So, Assassin's Creed 3, and the video quality's all blurry again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Probably something with the light. Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 4. Killzone 2. Battlefield Bad Company 2 Ultimate Edition. Fear. Little Big Planet. This was something I actually saw at launch, and I really wanted it, so I've been really interested in trying this. I actually don't have a PS3 yet. I only have a 360 at the moment, so all these games are gonna collect dust until I finally get one, which hopefully will be soon. Rage Anarchy Edition. Metal Gear Solid 4. Haze. God of War 3. Elder Scrolls 4 Shivering Isles expansion pack for Oblivion. BioShock 2, which is a game I'm interested in playing. I gotta get the first one first. I always like to play the first in a series. I like to play the games in order, so whenever I get a 2 or a 3, I almost never play it until I play the first one. Arkham Asylum. Uncharted 2. Uncharted. White Knight Chronicles International Edition. Homefront. I have 2 copies of Dead Rising because I wasn't paying attention with my list and didn't mark it off when I went from one GameStop to another, so... Dead Rising 2, that is. L.A. Noire, another one of those games I really want to play. It looks really cool. Tomb Raider Underworld. Fallout New Vegas. Killzone 3. Crysis 2. Crysis. God of War Collection. I played 1 and 2 for the PS2, so I probably don't need to play this, but it was in one of those deals, so I picked it up. Can't go wrong with a God of War game. Assassin's Creed 2. BlazBlue Continuum Shift. I don't know much about this game. I think one of the other BlazBlue games was on my list because it had a lot of critical acclaim. I don't think it was Continuum Shift, though. I think it was a different one. But I'll give it a try eventually. Dante's Inferno. Dead Island. Here's a generic case, but Turning Point Fall of Liberty. Eye of Judgment. Prince of Persia Forgotten Sands. Fracture. Lair. Blades. The Rise of the Argonauts. Enchanted Air. Conan. Bionic Commando, and Infamous. So those are the PS3 games I've picked up since my last video, which I've got quite a bit even though I don't have a system. But soon, now with the 4 out, hopefully the 3 will drop price-wise, or at least I can find one at a garage sale or something. But anyway, that's it for the new stuff, as in the last generation. I have my older vintage stuff too. I'm going to show you that I've picked up. My main focus has been the N64. I only got a dozen or 20 or so games left on my list to complete the entire cart collection, including all color variants, so that's been my primary focus. But I'll go through the ones I've gotten. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, Black Cart, Big Mountain 2000, World Cup 98, and I actually got 2 of these. The reason is this was listed as being in very good condition on eBay, and it most certainly was not, so I ended up getting another one. Tom and Jerry Fists of Fury, Ready to Rumble Boxing 2, and Quest 64. V-Rally 99, Vigilante 8, Charlie Blast Territory, Gex 64, Scooby-Doo Classic Creep Capers, Grey Cart version, Bomberman Hero, Rayman 2, The Great Escape, and Fox Sports College Hoops, which is, this is a double. So. That college sports one and these 3 came part of a lot. I was trying to get PGA Tour, European Tour for the 64, and I had to get these games in the lot to get it at the price I wanted, so. Jeopardy! Sarge's Heroes 2, Green Cart, All-Star Tennis 99, Battle Tanks, Grey Cart. Rat Attack, Magic Tetris Challenge, Aiden Chronicles, Black Cartridge, Mortal Kombat Mythologies, Sub-Zero, Duck Dodgers, Looney Tunes. Here is the PGA European Tour I was just talking about, Rampage World Tour, Dr. Mario, Monopoly, and San Francisco Rush 2049. New Tetris, Chameleon Twist, Starshot, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Hercules, The Legendary Journeys. And there goes the video quality again. Super Bowling, which is one of the more expensive games. It can run between $20 to $35. You know, just depends if you get a good deal on it or not. Powerpuff Girls, Chemical Extraction, Resident Evil 2, Paperboy, International Superstar Soccer 98, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. Snowboard Kids, South Park Rally, Sarge's Heroes 2, this one is the Grey Cart, Duke Nukem 0 Hour, Flying Dragon, South Park game, Monaco Grand Prix. Mickey Speedway USA, This was actually a cart and box game I picked up at a flea market, the Player's Choice version of Super Mario 64. Dual Heroes, Deadly Arts, and Bust-A-Move Arcade Edition 2. I also picked up 2 more carts for my not-for-resale variant collection. Star Wars Rogue Squadron and Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, not for resale. I only have 4 or 5 not for resale carts to finish the set. Unfortunately, those are the expensive ones. Gray Majora's Mask, Gray Donkey Kong, the blockbuster version of Pokemon Snap and the Turok 2, and I think I'd need the regular Pokemon Snap, not for resale as well. But that's what I've picked up with respect to the N64. I have 2 SNES games I've picked up, Illusion of Gaia and Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. My SNES want list is very small. I only have 2 games on it currently. There's only about a dozen games I wanted to have for the SNES. I wasn't an SNES kid growing up. I stuck with my NES, so just trying to get the major titles for that one. Anyway, I picked up 4 box games at a flea market. Box NES games. Last Starfighter, Battle Tank, Iron Tank, and Desert Commander. I had 3 of the 4 of those, so, but they were $5 each, and it was a in-the-box game, so I figured why not. I can always trade the boxes and manuals for other NES carts I need. And speaking of which, again, I haven't focused on the NES the last few months like I did the 64 because I wanted to finish that up, but I did pick up some, and a couple notables. Mickey's Safari in Letterland, Dig Dug 2, Digger T-Rock and Three Stooges, Gunsmoke and Cyber Battle. These are probably the 2 off the list that are notable that I picked up. Licensed ones anyway. Kid Clown and Mario's Time Machine. I forget offhand what I paid for these. I assume somewhere between 30 to 40 for each of them, but I don't remember. Legends of the Diamond and Last Starfighter. This one came out of that box I showed you earlier. Globetrotters, Puss in Boots, Battle of Olympus and Deja Vu, Crazy Creatures and Wampum, Werewolf and the Untouchables, one of the 2 covers. I think there's another one for the Untouchables, and I think Gunsmoke has another cover too. Daydreamin' Davy and Roadrunner. I'm almost done with my Tengen Tetris, or my Tengen cart collection. The Great Waldo Search and Fists of the North Star, and it came with a manual. Rampart and Street Cut, Gremlins 2 and Eliminator Boat Duel, Conflict and Rampage. Rampage is I really enjoy this game because when I was little and we used to go to Chuck E. Cheese, I'd go straight to the arcade and I'd play Rampage for hours on the arcade, and this is the same version that was on the arcade machine, so quite enjoy this game. A couple PS1 games. These first 2 are Japanese versions of Final Fantasy V and 6. I also picked up 2 kids games. These are going to my little siblings, so Shrek and Land Before Time. A couple of Xbox games, the original Xbox. Red Ninja, Oddworld Munch's Odyssey, Dead or Alive Ultimate Edition or something like that. I don't know, it's got Dead or Alive 1 and 2, so... Also over the holidays, or since I made my last video rather, I did pick up a Wii. They were on sale for $49 at GameStop, so, and I had my little siblings were in town, so I grabbed a Wii and a couple games. But yeah, Wii Play, and this is that reprint that GameStop put out of Xenoblade Chronicles. This isn't the version I really wanted. At the time I didn't know that because I don't know a lot about Wii collecting. I just knew the titles to grab. I didn't know that GameStop had reproduced some of them, and yeah. So I paid more than I should have for this. Resident Evil 4. Beyblast Metal Fusion Battle Fortress. This is a sealed game. And Heavenly Guardian. And a couple PS2 games. Unlimited Saga, Square Enix RPG for the PS2, so I don't think there's any way I could go wrong picking this up for $2. So. Breath of Fire, Dragon Quarter. Don't know anything about this game, but the cover led me to believe it might be an RPG. And then Genji Dawn of the Samurai. Again, I don't know anything about it, but... I also picked up a DS. I'm not really a handheld gamer. I don't necessarily even really collect handheld stuff, but this was $20 and it works good. It was repaired at some point. The latch broke, but plays fine and it'll do. Picked this up as part of a deal as a Sega Master System light phaser. I also picked up my first Master System games for my collection. They were $2 a piece, and I figured completing their case, why not? But I actually didn't have any Master System games, but now I do. Here's a little cardboard. They used to set these where the game would go at movie stores and places where you rent movies and video games and stuff like that. I actually didn't really want this, but the guy was selling quite a few of these, and I thought I could get a deal on shipping because I had the lead bid on a couple of them, and then I ended up losing all of them except this, and then I was stuck with this. And the only reason I had bid on it was because I was planning not to pay shipping for it, but it was the only one I won. I actually really wanted the, they had one for Flintstones 2 and the NES. And I figured I might be able to get that for 10 or 20 bucks or something like that, but it ended up going for something stupid like 80 or something like that. And it's just a piece of, you know. And the last thing I'm going to show you, I picked up this book on Amazon, and they still are on Amazon. They still are pretty cheap. I think this was $8 at the time. It was a holiday deal. I think they're back up to like $10 or something like that now, but it's a neat book. Features characters from the Capcom universe. So, Ghosts and Goblins. Now there's an NES game, but yeah, it has different characters. Mega Man from the various games. It tells you a little about them. Kind of a neat little book, but anyway. So those were my pickups. I'm gonna wrap this video up because we're already at 25 minutes or so. But I hope to do these videos a little more often. Maybe once a month, this year or something like that. But anyway, that's it.